Okay, we're gonna shuffle 2 decks, 2 readers. Same question. Or same question, I should say. Okay.
All right, so I asked, what would make Bridge Guy stand out in a crowd? How would we recognize him if he were there?
And these are really good cards. Well, really not good cards. Telling cards.
But I can't decide if the Six of Wands means he's proud, or he's victorious, or he's famous.
I'd say all of them. Delphi is a really small area. So, you know, for someone to have a lot of recognition and a lot of luck and a lot of, like, fame, they would have, you know, they have to be really...
So are they saying he's famous for being a murderer? Because that's kind of what it looks like when they're together.
Yeah.
Or he's definitely the person who did the killing. That's just such a gruesome card.
So I am going to go...
And look at the red. The red is...
Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Because I, you know, again, okay, ran out of space, so we're going to continue talking about the same question we were before. So looking at these two, like we were talking about, he's definitely someone that's been really lucky his whole life. He's got a lot of people that look up to him, a lot of people that, like, follow him and his lead. He's definitely known or famous for something. I would definitely agree with that. And the Ten of Swords, I think, is a direct answer to for the case we're working on.
Yep.
That's very clearly... I mean, we don't even need to really say it, but it's definitely...
But it also, I think, represents that he's a backstabber, too.
Yes.
I feel like you can't trust him. You know what I mean? Like, he'll schmooze ya.
Yep.
But you'll end up with swords in your back.
Like, the whole point of this card, one of the big things about the Ten of Swords is, like, people are supposed to consider the fact that even with this bad part here, there's still sun coming up on the horizon, like a new day is starting. And I think that says a lot about who he is, too. He's someone that can give someone else
hope,
positive things, hope, things to, like, look forward to in one persona, and then he's the bridge guy.
So, like, a narcissist?
Yeah.
But I also feel like we don't even need to interpret this card.
Right.
It just is. They were found in the daytime. They were out there all night. And the next day, there was a murder.
Now that you say that again, this card is exactly quite literal.
And honestly, were there horses or horse barns? Because if we're going completely literal, there could be somebody that worked with horses or rides horses or is known for riding horses.
So if someone out there could look into that, we do not and will not look into details like that. And we don't need to know the answer, not even really, but that'd be cool if someone could look into that and see. Maybe that's something we're sending in or not, who knows. Yeah. But yeah, someone that in that area that, you know, lives near or on a property that has horses, a horse barn, you know, things like that. I was going to say, you know, even cattle of some sort, but if we're looking at it quite literally, horses are even...
But it paints a big picture.
It
paints
does.
A big personality. It paints somebody who took the lives of... There's only one victim right there, but there's probably a lot you can't see off the picture. I don't know.
Well, and, you know, in that picture, in that card, it's only focused on one specific scene.
One person has all the swords.
Right. And that's another thing, too. That could also mean that one of them took the brunt of it. But we're not asking about that.
No.
So, yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune, I think that's directly saying and talking about how lucky of a person he's been thus far. Not even just directly related to the Delphi case, but in general.
But he's been incredibly lucky with the Delphi case.
He's been able...
He hasn't been caught.
Yeah. And the thing about the Wheel of Fortune card is, like, the one thing I always try to remember is it's telling you that if you're on top, it's a
what goes up
reminder
must
that
come
it's
down.
that you're gonna have your downfall. So like that's coming up to show that as lucky as he's been this whole time, his luck's gonna run out. And I even felt that. We both did a couple weeks ago.
Is that a devil? What is that red guy?
It does look like a devil, like one of those goat people that are associated with the devil and all that. And that would make sense for him too.
Yeah.
And the Five of Wands.
Snake. Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say the Five of Wands.
So I got that when I would read about my new job, the promotion I got. Because they would always tell me, like, we have to work together a lot. And for me, unfortunately, they don't really want to work with me. But that's showing everybody kind of doing their part. But then also sometimes it shows people fighting. But I think in this sense, it's more of a co-op. It's
kind of in a way reiterating
to something.
Yeah, well, and, maybe showing again that it could be part of whoever it was, could be part of something bigger, something larger, like a ring, And if it's not directly talking about something bigger like that, that to me says that there was probably more than one person that knew about it. And for the longest time, I had been picking up that there was, even when I did the